What is going on, everybody? Welcome back to the Civilization 5 British Isles battle. I said that really weirdly. But there we go. We will continue. We'll continue for another 50 turns. It was a pretty hectic first 100. Half the civs, I think, lost their capitals already. It was crazy. And Tyrone completes the Great Wall. So they're going to be very strong defensively early on. Not that that's really going to matter to them. It looks like they're going to kill Ireland relatively easily, and it will be about whether they can break into England and Scotland. And what do we have here? Chichen Itza for the Scots. Another wonder. They must have some sort of bonus towards building wonders, because they have got nearly all of them, or just really good production. I mean, these mines certainly could suggest that, and I mean, if they get this marble as well, they're going to have a ton of production. The Celts going after the Isles. We'll see how this goes. I mean, I think they could do it if they wanted to. There's also still plenty of empty space up here that is just not being settled, really. We'll see how it goes. Maybe it will at some point. Mercia denounces Wales. Sadly, they're not doing too good anymore. Britain does peace out with Wales. And yeah, so the former Mercia capital went to Britain, and then now Wales has it. So there you go, Wales doing okay. And there's still plenty of space in Wales. They've moved more into England than anything. And there we go, Tyrone grabs another city off Ireland, so it's not looking good for Ireland, I'm afraid. It's a bit of a slowish start, and yeah, they're going to be punished for that. But it's cool to see a newcomer in these games doing well, so we won't be too concerned. Well, who have we got here? Tyrone, a few turns later, gets the pyramids, so they will get the 2 free builders, or workers, I should say, in Civ 5. That's pretty useful. They're going to have a lot of tiles to work at this rate. There is all of Southern Ireland available. Who the heck is this? How is this unit walking in the sea? I'm not going to question it, but fair enough. Can it? No, I don't even know how it's over there. It must have... What the heck? How'd it get over the deep ocean? No one can do that yet, right? I have no idea, but they did it, so credit to them. Maybe some sort of bug or something, but either way, it's fine. We'll keep an eye on it. I don't think the Isles will pose too much of a threat to Tyrone, so it's okay. For now, at least. And the Celts are definitely going to grab this city, so there we go. They will be getting a bit more of northern Scotland for themselves here. Why is Cornwall still going? They must just have some unit walking around, which I can now delete really easily, as I've discovered, so that's not a huge issue. I don't know where it is, though, but it must be... It's probably their scout, right? It's just walked off. So, yeah, there it is. we can just delete them, remove them. That's what the future, essentially. It makes things a lot easier for me. Alright, here we go. In-game editor. Sorry, my voice is not feeling it today, but we've got to get the video done. Which unit is it? Is it that one? Cornish Scout. There we go. Delete. Goodbye, Cornwall. They should now be gone. They shouldn't appear anymore. Assume that was their only unit still wandering around. I don't know if that will speed it up. Maybe just one less thing for the game to process. That's when it all just crashes and breaks because of it. That would not be good. Not what we like. How are the Viking civs doing? These civs look like they're doing good. Denmark, plenty of units. Same goes for Norway. It looks like they're very strong as well. So we'll see. Once they get boats, we'll see whether they actually come over and do anything. It would be really cool if they did. I won't get my hopes up just in case. Brittany's not doing so well. But this city's fairly big, 15 population. These guys look pretty good as well. And it looks like they're about to declare war on England. Yep, there we go. Good timing. Good timing. And London seems pretty... Yeah, this England seems to have struggled a little bit. There's a lot of like devastated civs with not many units, so we could easily see the Britons do some damage here. England immediately pieces out with Mercia. Not sure that will save them, but there we go. And who is this? Wales. Yes, Wales into the Renaissance era, so they're sort of leading the way on technology at the moment, which is interesting. And Tyrone did kill off Ireland, and they are getting a lot of yield there. I don't know what that's for. Some sort of special ability, maybe, or it was just showing up. I don't know, but there we go. They got that. But no settlers just yet to grab the rest of Ireland, as Britain also pieces out with this England, so at least, although we're about to get Birmingham, but at least they can come down and try and defend some stuff. They are going to, yeah, easily lose London to the Britons here in the south. But there we go. Not so good for Henry VIII. He does have four really... He has 4 good cities. They don't have much production though. A lot of food, not much production, which is a bit concerning and sums up this region pretty well. I think Wales is at peace, so I do think Birmingham is safe for now. And what about Lancaster? Are they doing anything? Not really. They did lose a city to Scotland, but yeah, they're not really doing anything either. Seems like the civs are not being too aggressive in settling all the remaining land. And here we go, turn 125. Who is this? World's busiest. I think that is Mercia, then Great Britain, Lancaster, Scotland, the Britons, the Celts, Henry VIII's England, Tyrone, Brittany, the Isles, Wales, then Norway, Denmark, and then us in lots. But that is average production. I'm assuming Denmark is not that bad. It's just, I don't know how it exactly works. I think it is swayed to having more cities as opposed to having like 2 really good cities. That's the thing. So it's not, it is an average, but I think just settling a city itself gives you so much more production that it's worth just, you know, you get more, if that makes sense. Denmark completes the Colossus, so finally some wonders not going to Scotland. Some going to Tyrone, and there Denmark gets the Colossus, which is, isn't that the one that gives you a free cargo ship? That's not too useful for them as of right now, but at some point it may be a bit more useful. Scotland, oh, they just pieced out with Lancaster and grabbed another city, so they're pushing down into England. And, you know, they settled more, because I don't know why none of the AIs are settling more. There's so much land available for everyone. Look, all of this for Tyrone. There's all of this in Wales. There's all of this down here in, like, Kent. I don't know. There's just no settling going on. Borobudur has been founded by Scotland, or built by Scotland, so congratulations to them. Pretty useful today. They do have a religion, so that should help them out quite a bit, and Protestantism is doing quite well up here, despite there being the Celts having their own religion, and the Isles. But yeah, Scotland coming in with Protestantism, pretty useful. Right, what is next? The Britons aren't really going much more down here, I've noticed. Yeah, I just don't see, there's no settlers at all by anyone. That's really weird. Don't know if something's broken. That could well be the case, sadly. There's a lot of mods in this game. In fact, almost all of them are mods. Only the Celts are left who aren't a mod. Oh no, and Denmark. But yeah, it could definitely be broken. We've already seen it. It broke when we started, so it wouldn't surprise me if it had broken again. Looks like Wales is up to something. They're sneaking off somewhere. I don't know. If they go after Lancaster, that would be kind of annoying. But I guess, I don't know. I guess if they want to, they can do that. But yeah, it would be kind of annoying. I'm curious. There's no settling at all. It just seems very weird. But whatever. They can do what they want. Maybe they're just obsessed with fighting each other instead. Fair enough. If that's the case, they can do that. I feel like maybe the first 100 turns were so destructive that a lot of them are like in rebuilds. They're sort of coming back. Most of them don't have many units. Here we go. England. Oh no, sorry. Britain. And Scotland again going after Lancaster. That was they've waited the minimum amount of time before declaring that one again. So they'll go straight into that one. Should see Lancaster die pretty soon, probably. I think Britain could do well here. If they could get both cities, that'd be great for them. Obviously, same for Scotland. If they were to get both, they're starting to really expand. Yeah, this open land is very ugly. I mean, it would look nice if the borders filled it all and we didn't settle any more cities, but that's probably not going to happen. It's kind of messy. Oh, we do have a settler. The Isles have finally pulled through and got one for us. Thank you, guys. Much appreciated. We were hoping for some more. Yeah, I don't see anyone else with one. Lancaster may get this city straight back. That was a big F for Scotland. What are they doing? How have they messed that up so badly? Any other settlers? Like, you'd think surely there'd be one or two. Like, come on. There's got to be one. Oh, is that a unit? Nope. No deep ocean travelling just yet for anybody. I think it might be soon, but not just yet. What is this? A Buenada. Cool. Unique unit there. I guess Tyrone hasn't met anyone else, so maybe they don't. Maybe in their minds they've won. They've got the domination victory. I'm going to delete this unit because it's kind of frustrating. I don't know if it's meant to be there. Doesn't look like it, right? Probably shouldn't be stood in the water in the corner of the map. That's probably not what's supposed to happen. So let's quickly get rid of you. Should we give them another one? I don't know. They don't have them though. That's the thing. If they had more, I'd give them another one. But there we go. We'll leave it. I think it just wandered in from like the edges. I don't think it came from their territory. Oh, England actually regained London. Good job. And Denmark completes the mausoleum of Halicarnassus. Good job again. They've got their berserker units. That's kind of sucks because they're going to miss out on really getting to use them to do anything. But there we go. We do see London returning to England. Oh, not for long. That's going to go back the other way, isn't it? That was short-lived. Golden Age has dawned for the great US submarine up in the corner. Renaissance era just entered for Lancaster, who are not doing well, but they're not dying at the moment either. So it's not all hope lost yet. They're doing okay. They're doing fine. Alright, here we go. Turn 150. We're going to have a look at the info addicts, and then, yeah, that'll be it for this one. We got through 50 turns. It's going quite quickly. There'll be another episode tomorrow, so don't worry. So yeah, there we go. Right, here we go. Biggest, pointiest sticks we'll have a look at in a minute, but Tyrone quite far ahead. But here we go. Info addicts. Who is that? That is still Scotland, I think, with a ridiculous lead on score from all those wonders. Here we go. Population. England now leading the way. I think they were anyway, but still leading the way. Then it is Tyrone just behind. Then the Britons, Wales, and then Great Britain. Crop yield. Tyrone leads the way ahead of the Britons, and then England, Wales, and Great Britain again. So the same top 5 again. Biggest economy, England, Tyrone, Wales, the Britons, and the Celts. I wonder how Brittany, Denmark, and Norway will be once they get cargo ships across the deep ocean. They'll probably actually be making more money. So that'll be quite interesting to see, particularly Brittany, I think, from the south. Land area, Wales is currently the biggest country, which is a bit surprising, but fair enough. They do look quite big, actually, on that mini-map down there. The Britons, then Tyrone, Norway's up there, and then the Celts. So that one's a little bit different, not the same 5. Military manpower, Tyrone with 140,000 soldiers. It is weird, these numbers, considering we just finished the superpower game where at the end one civ had 3.5 million. So a long way to go for Tyrone to reach that kind of level yet. Wales though in second at 111,000. Norway 104,000, so keep an eye on that and when they can start sailing over and getting boats. The Celts 101, the Britons 100,000, Denmark 90,000 as well there. Social policy, Scotland 1 out in front with 12, then Wales and Great Britain on 11, 10 for Norway, England, the Britons and the Celts. Happiness, Lancaster 20, Norway 17, Mercia with 12, Wales and Brittany 11, -1 for Denmark, who are not doing so good. Technologies, who's in last? 27 for Denmark. That's really surprising actually that Denmark's last. The Isles, Mercia and Brittany. 28 for Norway, so they're not doing much better. I don't know exactly what bonuses you get from being on England. Norway's pretty big. I didn't think it would matter, but there you go. Tyrone on 30. With Scotland, I mean, they're still top up there, but a bit off the lead. 31 for Lancaster and the Celts. 32 for Great Britain. 33 for England, the Britons, and Wales leading the way. Net gold, anyone negative? Denmark's already losing money. They can't trade with anyone, so that does make sense. Cities, here we go. Who's got the least? We've got 1 left for Mercia, 2 for Lancaster, 3 for Denmark, the Isles and Brittany, 4 for England, Great Britain and Scotland, 5 for the Celts and Norway, 6 for Tyrone, and 7 for the Britons. So they actually have more than Tyrone. Science output, England leads, then the Britons, Great Britain, Wales, and then the Celts. Culture output, Wales then leading the way, then Scotland, the Celts, Norway, and Brittany. Wonders, Scotland, Tyrone, Denmark, and then Brittany, the Celts, Lancaster all have 1. Some gold treasuries there. Great works, Wales has 4. 3 for the Britons, Celts, Lancaster, and Scotland. Trade routes, Wales again leads the way with 5. Then 4 for the Celts, Britain, and just the Celts, sorry. So Wales is actually doing really well to have 5. They must have got a wonder, and then just maybe ahead on technology for another one. 3 for Brittany, Tyrone, the Britons, Norway, Mercia there. In tourism, Wales leads the way currently with 8. Then 6 for the Britons, Celts, Lancaster, and Scotland. So it looks like Wales is doing quite well, which is good. Oh, and they have a dragon unit. That's pretty cool. There we go. So Wales... Oh, and they finally settled something. There we go. It's happening. We're getting some cities being settled. The Isles settled this island as well. There we go. Okay, nope. There is more people wandering over water. What is going on? Okay, maybe they're supposed to do that, and it's just like a bad graphic. I don't know. But there we go. Right, let's have a look who's doing best religion-wise. Okay, well, pretty heavily going towards Protestantism from Scotland. Probably a lot of the wonders they built, giving them some pretty good boosts, so that makes sense. Britain's and the Celts, or yeah, Brittany and the Celts religion's not doing well. The Isles is doing even worse, and yeah, Mercia's struggling. So I assume Protestantism is going to dominate, which is why we can expect to see the Celts with a, oh, sorry, not the Celts, Scotland with a really high score, just for the rest of the game, because they have the most wonders. And they have a lot of good religion as well. That's going to give them a huge boost, early on at least. But that will be it for this episode. So as always, if you have enjoyed, be sure to leave a like and a comment down below. Be sure to subscribe as well if you are new to the channel. And I'll see you in the next one.